gonna go up to the right, isn't he? That's so steep. He's right in the middle, dude. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cows to the left. He's looking right back towards us. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cows going to the right. So his herd is split up. So which way is he gonna go? If only I had a rifle. 600 yards. He's working his way left. Yeah, let's just go right and see what happens, dude. So close, but not close enough. I ran out of timber. "220 yards. Not quite close enough with a bow. But I had no other play. I don't know where else I would have went. I was hoping he was right here. If they were one draw closer, he was toast. Alright guys, it's a little after 10 o'clock. I've completely lost track of days, so I'm going to quit telling you what day it is. I don't know why I do that, but we moved camp, ran into an outfitter, and had to go to Plan C. We came around about another 4 or 5 miles, set up camp in this awesome meadow. Good feed for the llamas, water right by our camp. We've had a couple really close calls. We had bulls, in tight, but just hasn't quite worked out yet. We almost had a bull again this morning at first light. We're sitting on him now. He's in this timber right here, or he's somewhere below us. But we're at 8,800 feet, somewhere in that ballpark. We're just gonna sit in the shade here and listen, and hopefully have a play for this afternoon. So, see what happens. Another update. So, wind has calmed way down. It's pretty steady now. Got a bull that smokes marbreds over there, and a bull below us. We're gonna drop in on this bull below us. See what happens. So that's all I got for you. Hopefully kill a bull here soon. That was crazy. It looked like a bull chasing a cow through that draw up there, but I'm not sure. Just saw a glimpse of him. He sounds
like a dinosaur.
That was weird, dude.
Is that a person?
I don't think so. I mean, it sounds awful, but I don't think so. No, it's just...
He's on that ridge, or he's in that next little cut.
He's in that little draw, it sounded like.
He's in that draw on the other side.
That was crazy. Now we gotta go all the way off this space.
The wind's going.
might have winded us, I don't know. That's like 500-600 yards away though. I'm gonna go stand on that flat. I'll give you the thumbs up. The other bull's to the right. I can see his dying. I just don't know what it is. We just called in a couple dinks. I could have taken a shot, but it definitely wouldn't have been ethical. And I don't really want to shoot a bull that small anyway. This reed's shot too. Sounds like crap, but anyway, that was fun for a second. Let's go see if we can find a real bull or an older bull. All right, guys, today's it's been a crazy day. Really started off really hot, almost cut off a really nice bull. I guessed he was gonna go left, he went right, beat us to the saddle. No shot, but still was fun. Then it was really quiet most of the day until about 3 o'clock. We located a bull way down the drainage. We had him going. He was really fired up, but he just never committed to coming in. And then we were bombing our way out of here. Called a couple spikes in. Could have shot a spike at like 75 yards frontal, but not ethical, so didn't do it. We're bombing out of here to go back to camp and call our way back to camp. And I noticed a bull bedded in this basin. So we got as close as we could before we thought he would hear us sneaking in. Jake dropped back and started raking, and he did that for like 10 minutes and no action. So told him to start bugling a little bit, and he started bugling a little bit, and we waited like another 5 or 10 minutes, no action. So I just said, screw it, he's not coming. And Logan and I were gonna sneak up this ridge here and try to drop in on top of him, stalk him like a mule deer. And Logan and I made it like 50 feet up this hill. The bull was standing right in the edge of the timber staring at us. So it worked. I guess I just wasn't patient enough. So you live and learn. And 7:30, I'm starving. Jake's out of water. We're gonna bomb our way back to camp. Morning, guys. It's I don't even know what day, 10 or 11 or 9 or something like that, but bulls are bugling all night around us over here and up behind us here. But we're supposed to get some rain tonight and probably like halfway through tomorrow, so we're just rounding up some firewood to kind of try to keep things dry before everything gets soaked, and then we're gonna bomb up the hill here. So hopefully we can knock a bull down today. It's getting down to the wire. We'll check back in a little while. Making our way up this ridge, and this morning was already pretty entertaining. There's a pretty solid 5x5 across the drainage here, bugling his head off. Got him on the spotter bugling and stuff. It was pretty cool, but He's on the other side of the main drainage, so we're gonna continue working our way up the side we're on. Probably another 200 feet of climbing. Then we're just gonna be doing some side hilling through. Oh, the bull just bugled right there.
It's the bull we could hear last night.
Just across this drainage with 300 yards?
Yeah, it's close.
He's not that far away, so.
He's above us.
By a little bit?
150 feet probably.
Yes. So we're gonna work up this ridge another 150, 200 feet. Wind's still coming down.
Yeah.
And then we'll just kind of drop in and side hill, and hopefully we can suck him in and knock a bull down. So
Dude, if you stick that
just, yeah, continuing to push. Hopefully today's the day, man. We either got winded or we were gonna get winded, so party's over.
You got another one?
Alright guys, so getting down to the wire here on days we got left, but today was started off good. We found a nice bull, but I got busted by some cows trying to slip in on him just to get a little tighter. Then we had the pretty nasty thunderstorm roll in that hunkered us down for a couple hours. So now that's all our gear's put away, and we've been kind of side hilling through multiple drainages, and we just located another bull. I think he's down below us 400 yards or something. It's kind of hard to hear, it's pretty windy, but we're just going to try to locate him one more time and get a good, point on where he's at, and then slip in, and hopefully with this wind we can get nice and tight and he'll come right in. But getting down to the wire here, so hopefully we can knock one down tonight. I think he's solo, which means he's probably a little satellite. Part of me thinks we should just cow call and see if we can trick him. Let's try that. We haven't tried that yet. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna mark my pack and we'll just come back. He's working right. Let me just drop into this flat and try to call him in. Sure. Yeah. I get him? I think I got him money, dude.
That was so cool, dude.
I think I got him.
I couldn't tell yet, but
I waited and waited and waited.
I was like, when is he gonna freaking go, dude?
Hold on. Tell him to keep.
You see him?
He's coughing. I think he's dying.
I think he's dying.
He went like 30 yards, 40 yards, bedded down. Sat there for a while. I tried to get a second shot in him, but there was too much brush and limbs in the way. He ended up getting back up, going down this draw about another 80 to 100 yards and bedded back down again. He's coughed a couple times. Arrow passed through. Shot looks decent on the video, but he's not dead yet, I don't think so. We're pulling a weather forecast. It's supposed to rain last time we checked. We're gonna check it one more time and kind of make a decision from there. So that's where we're at. You gotta give me like the take two.
We're live.
All right, guys, it's raining pretty good. We shot that bull last night around, I think it was like 5:30 or 6-ish when we arrowed him. Hit him a little low, but he was definitely hurting. We decided to back out and go back to the tent last night and give him the night to die. He went like 30 yards bedded, and then I think he got our wind and he got up, and he took him a while to walk like another 70 yards, and he bedded back down again. And then Logan put the spotter on him, and when he tried to get up, he like stuttered and was all wobbly. So we looked at the footage, watched the elk. We're pretty sure he's dead, but we played it safe. So hopefully we can recover him this morning, get him broke down, and spend the last 3 or 4 days here hunting for Jake, and hopefully knock him a bull down too. Nothing yet. Well, of course, nothing's been easy on this trip at all. We hoped he was dead right here in this flat. He was bedded at maybe 80 yards or so up this hill, 100 yards. Last we saw of him, but he wasn't dead and it was getting dark, so we backed out. It poured all night, it poured this morning, which got rid of all the blood, all the sign. So we haven't found him yet. What we're gonna do now is basically just stay together in a group of 3 and go like a half mile that way, drop 50 yards or something, and come back across through here and just keep doing that, zigzagging on this face. I think he's dead. I'm pretty confident he's dead. He could barely get up. He was coughing. With the arrow passed through both sides. It's a little bit low, but I think it's in the pocket. And I've never heard an elk cough that wasn't hit in the lungs. So I think I nicked the lower lung, but anyway, this trip's been brutal. It's been tough. So hopefully we'll find him in the next couple hours and have a little bit of I guess, relief from this long, grueling trip we've been on so far. But I'm gonna get back to it while the sun's out. almost emotional. Oh, what a grind. Man, this trip has been something else.
He's in a hole in his little spot right here.
Dude, I could smell him. I got to that.
I was getting whiffs of elk up here before I dropped into that opening.
There's like a mud puddle over there. It's pretty big. And I walked into it to make sure that's where the smell wasn't coming from, but I could feel the wind coming up, right? So I'm like, dude, I smelt it. I knew he was right here somewhere. And I saw this right here. I was standing by that log laying over, and I'm like, oh my fucking God.
There he
I
is.
knew he was dead, dude. There's no way you're living through that.
Oh, he has a tag thing in his ear.
I know, I saw that.
What is that?
Must have been tagged when he was a baby.
That shot's low, dude, but we didn't give up, dude. That's what it takes.
God. What a ground. No, I mean, he's not my biggest bull. He's in the middle, probably.
Yeah.
But blessed, happy. I guess I should. I hate it when people say blessed. We earned it. But oh yeah, he's stiff. He's been dead a while.
Yeah.
He probably died last night right here.
Yep. He went from there to here and laid down and died.
I don't know. I mean, I know it's different when you're the guy that shot him, but I just truly felt in my heart that he was dead.
Oh, I did too. He didn't go far and he laid down. That's a pretty telltale sign that they're not doing so good.
On the bright side, he's like 300 yards lower, and we're like 400 yards from the trail. And it's
This is a chip shot.
it's 11, so we should be done by
I'm glad
2.
we didn't separate, dude.
I would have stayed over here all day till it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it didn't take long. It was another hour, we found him.
I got my weapon of choice.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh, baby. Yep, that's freaking heavy, bud.
Alright, so we just got Steve's bull down to the drainage, pretty close to camp. We're just getting the meat pole dialed in right now and gonna hang this bull up and see what time it is and make a plan from there.
Get it up on that other branch and you want to hold this real quick? Move these 2 guys down.
All right, guys. Powered by Monster Energy. We got a bull. But our good friend we just made over the last 10 days, Logan's got to go. Time's up. We got food back at the truck. Like rookies, we didn't bring all of our food in, so we brought 10 days, but we got 3 more days we can hunt, so we're gonna go grab 3 more days of food, maybe take a shower and grab some real food, some burgers or something, and bomb back in tomorrow morning. And Jake and I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to try to fill 1 more tag, so we'll self-film from here on out, and yeah, that's what we got for now. We're gonna chug this guy though.
This is a smooth 9 miles.